All right, my dear friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Thursday, the 24th of September, 2020, flying through this month. All right, we've got the moon moving into the middle degrees of Capricorn. Kind of untouched. It's going to be squaring Chiron, top of the morning, which is like, look, we talked about this beautiful amount of healing that's going on Wednesday. All right. And this is continuing this saying, look, we have to take our steps. We have to be willing to put in the work. No one's just going to, lay this down for us and say, here you go. Here's your healing. Then you haven't done anything, here's your wisdom that you haven't cracked open the book. Here's your health and fitness that you haven't exercised for. That's not going to happen. So this energy is letting us know that we must be willing to work for it. We must be willing to work and achieve. Okay, so this is the moon's job right now. Our emotional need is to get the work done. Okay, work done in Capricorn. We must, take our time and patience to get to the top of the mountain, because that's where the mountain goat's going. All right, top of the mountain. And in Capricorn is like this vastness. Okay, vastness. It's the valleys and the depths of the ocean and the peaks of the mountains. There's such a great contrast for the earth sign, the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn, where the moon is, right? So this is like, look, to get here, look what we have to go through. We have to understand ourselves, right? We have to journey into the known of ourselves, the unknown of ourselves, to the journey of knowing ourselves. We must learn about what we value, what is ours, what are our possessions, our things, our home, okay? What is our thoughts? North Node here, what is our thoughts versus the thoughts of the collective or other people's? We must find our own journey, all right? We're dealing with our emotions and our will, okay, and our abilities, our skill set that we can bring forward now that we know these parts of ourselves. Yeah, now we can work for other people. And hey, we can work with other people. When I, put apart this aspect of my ego and open up to the other, this is where Mercury and the Sun are right now, the power of the other. This is not about combat. This is not about battle and swords and weapons. This is about love and forgiveness and growing and learning, right? And then we come together, we partner up, whether that's business or that's, relationship. Okay, we partner up and now we move in together here. We move in together, or we decide to brand our business, or we get a storefront or something like that. And the power of what we can do together is greater than the power of my abilities of myself. And we can, have this together. And together we can, exchange knowledge and hold this space for other people. And, other people will see a demonstration of our love or our business or our work together and learn from that. And then we get here. And by doing all of this work and coming to this near full circle, by doing the work and being continuously being patient, going around and around and around these cycles of life, we come to where we're getting the recognition. Okay, this is how people view us here in Capricorn. Are we consistent? Now, I just put out this post here on YouTube. I wrote a little post. I was filming earlier today, and I looked over at the chart for tomorrow, and I got kind of hit with this. And I said, I'm going to just write this out right now and post it up here. So if you haven't seen it, check out. There's a written post somewhere on my YouTube, however that works. I don't know. It's the first time I've ever done it. But, it's about stability. Okay, and our vehicle, if every time we hit a bump in the road, if the seats fell off, or they became unhinged, or if the tires fell off of the car, the car is not stable. It's not, it's going to be undrivable. All right, this is not going to get us from A to B without issues, and those issues need maintenance. We need maintenance, time, and attention that we need to put toward the vehicle in order to ensure its safety and to its doing its job, right? And so if every time we hit this bump and if things are flying off the car, that takes our time, patience, and maintenance. and attention to those details, okay? And the same goes with us in our lives. And the moon coming in here, you know, sun also in Libra is about our relationships with other people, okay? The moon in Capricorn, this is how other people see us. Are we the car, are we the jalopy driving down the street? Have we been maintaining ourselves? Have we been taking care of ourselves, right? So that every time that we hit a bump in the road, that we're not coming unhinged, that we're not coming unglued, our tires aren't falling off, and oh, I need a minute, I need a smoke break, I need a drink break, I need a whatever. You know, we're gonna hit these bumps, these potholes, especially if you're in Detroit. No, but in life, you know what I mean? We're gonna hit these bumps continuously. It'll never change. But what can change is how we're dealing with those bumps. This is the power of Mercury opposing Mars and Eris and Lilith. I mean, all three of them, okay? Mercury is saying we must bring balance into our communication. We must bring balance into our minds. And Mars is saying, okay, I'm tired of fighting. Bob Ross, I talk about Bob Ross often here. You know, we're going to make some hard decisions today. We're going to paint a forest right here. We're going to slather a mountain right there on top of this beautiful sunset, you know. And Bob Ross, you know, he's got this really lovely voice. He's always right there in the pocket, all right? And he has this lovely voice, and he said, well, I used to be in the military or the army. And he said, I used to yell at people all day long. And I vowed to myself that when I left, I'm never going to raise my voice again, never yell again, you know. And he maintained that right there in the pocket. Now, me, I get a little bit more excited and amped up about life and things. So as much as I try to stay in that calm thing, you know, I stay there for the meditation videos. You know, for this though, there's a little bit of energy going on. Nonetheless, you know, it's like learning when and where, you know. It's something I say all the time. We yell when we're far away from someone. We yell when we're far away from ourselves. We must learn a new way to communicate. And by getting angry about something, our wheels falling off of our car, our seats coming unhinged, okay? We also have a square to Saturn. All right, so this is putting down the weapons, putting down the armor, finding a way to balance and communicate. How do we like to be communicated to when we screw up? Okay, we're the authority right now. Saturn square to Mercury, Saturn square to Mars. When the authority communicates to you, whoever that may be, how do you like, you know, and if we all mess up, how do we like to be dealt with? How are you going to deal with me? You know, how do we like to be handled when we mess up? You know, and it's like that great, that person who's done this work again and again and again. It's the doctor with the good bedside manner. You know what I mean? And it's the person that does this stuff and continues to practice those patience, practice empathy, and practice compassion. That puts the person of authority puts themselves in the other's shoes. And says, you know, this is what it is. This is how we do it. You know, that's up to you. That's up to all of us to determine, to figure out, you know, how we're going to deal with that stuff. So how do we like the authority to talk to us? How do we like the authority to delegate us? How do we like the authority to direct us? Okay, now spin this around. We are the authority. We are the king. We are the queen. We are the top of our business, right? You're the top of your business. You're the CEO. You're the founder. You're whatever it is. In your life, you are that authority. It's not your friend. It's not your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend. It's you. You are the ultimate authority in your life, right? And it's up to us to choose on how we communicate. Now, this is the big one. This is the big one for today, okay? As we have Mercury square to Saturn, Mars square to Saturn, Mercury opposing Mars. Mars retrograde, Saturn retrograde. So the thing that's moving forward is Mercury communication and balance our relationships. Okay? So it doesn't matter which end we're on, you know, and we have this beautiful, you know, Venus here. We've got this beautiful fire trine going on, and Venus saying, yes, believe in myself. I believe in my journey. That it's going to take me exactly where I need to go. and I can step up and be the king and the queen of the jungle, the king and queen of the forest, the king and queen of my, of my atmosphere. And I get to decide on how I'm going to communicate, how I'm going to talk to my subjects. It's such a weird word. The people, the good people of the land, right? You get it. All right, I'm rambling at this point. So the moon's going to move through Capricorn, reminding us just to stay stable, reminding us to not lose it every time something doesn't go our way, okay? And when things go our way, we have this great opportunity right now to just really embrace our own authority. We are the government. We are the decisions. We are the ones that vote with our words, with our actions, with our dollar bills, all right? So you now have the authority to be the person you are meant to be. Granted to you by birth, your birthright. All right, my friends. It's a beautiful day. Enjoy that Capricorn energy, getting things done, making it happen. And we'll see you tomorrow.